walked right into his attack. Like, as soon as I let go, I saw that he had an attack going, and I didn't know if I was gonna get hit. But... Okay. I got caught on this. This gambling. One faller. I needed magic. I should have stopped. I don't. How close was I to... Is there even magic up here? Yeah, it's too far up. It finally happened. I didn't have nuts equipped. That's such a dumb one. I was still on the bombs. So maybe that's not a good Why was he just sitting there? And then the Oh, okay. So that can happen. Was I not... I've never had him hit me there. I moved out a little bit, I didn't... Okay. Don't like where they are. They were all right there. The freaking parry screw. Matters. I'm confused. I want one more. Oh, hey there. How's it going, y'all? Polly, Bendy, Hez, Uber, Cindercroft. How's it going, y'all? Gonna be doing a OOT. No reset. We'll start off pretending it's a reset run. We'll take a clip on the first hit and all that, but we'll finish the run off so we can get some practice. It's been a while since we did end game stuff, so. Oh, I just realized the cam did not actually turn on. I suddenly realized. Hold, please. It isn't on a reboot. This cam doesn't like to. Immediately work here. There we go. I don't know if that's a cam thing or an OBS thing, but either way. So yeah. Now, hello. Bluebird is going. Couldn't handle it. Hopefully. I don't know if you saw in Discord, has I'm pretty sure, I mean, at least in the Windows update history, there was an update while I was asleep. So I have to assume that there was it wasn't like a crash. Because I woke up and it was on the login screen. I never... Yeah. So I need, because one of the last things I did the last time I tried fixing it, like right before switching to the backup PC, was like a fresh install on Windows 11, and I never got around to messing with the Windows update settings. So I put it on. I paused updates for like 2 weeks, just so it doesn't get confusing when trying to determine if there's any crash, like an actual crash. And I just need to make sure it's at least like it's fine if it says, hey, there's an update, but I obviously want to be able to just manually pick when to do it. But yeah. So pretty sure it wasn't an actual crash. Wasn't awake, so hard to know for sure, but... And like, it definitely wasn't Windows updates before, because if it's gonna do a Windows let's say it Windows updated right in the middle of stream, like, when it came back up, I would see that it was updating. So it would, we were definitely having actual crashes. So it would be funny if if somehow it was Windows updates all along and they just somehow didn't do it. So, oh yeah, we had doing the GR 101. All right. Forest Temple Gamba is up. How's it going, Long John and Aetherblood? Oh, and yeah, so we found out we found some cool Twilight Princess stuff. For those that maybe didn't see at the end of the TP yesterday. We found out for the Ganon horseback, like the Bokos in Bolden 1, if you get to the edge of the cliff, he won't get stuck like the Bokos do on the boars, but he will turn away from you, which ends up being a very good way to start the fight. Because before, like in this, we were doing the speedrun strat at the start of Ganon horseback before, which is like a consistent way to get Ganon in front of you. And because normally it's hard to get him in front of you if you're just like doing it casually, like from a casual standpoint. Like he normally like tries to be behind you first and hit you. Like, and then he'll get in front of you and you can chase him. There's a speedrun strat like set up to do that consistently. But instead, you can just literally, right at the start of the fight, you just turn around and jet to the cliff. And then you're like, fine. And that's just safer. And then if at any point in the fight, if something happens and he ends up behind you again, you can just get to the cliff again, which is really good because before, if that happened in a run, it was like super manka. To save that. So that's really good. Makes me a lot less nervous about the horseback part. And then I was practicing Blizzetta Phase 1 off stream and found out a very interesting thing. Actually, two interesting things. I actually didn't get a chance to test the other thing. I found out another thing from the Discord. So, with Blizzetta, it turns out you are safe on the outside of the arena in Phase 1. At least from, like, her, like, main body. The collision just, like, won't hit you if you're at the very outside. Unless... So as you hit her, she gets smaller and smaller in Phase 1. She can hit you if it's when she's at her smallest, because the hitbox... Like, she gets closer to the wall, basically. That, while interesting, you still have to deal with the icicles she shoots out. So that's not as helpful. But it is nice to keep in mind. The more interesting thing is you're almost always safe on the spinner. Like, if you just get up on the spinner, you just bounce off of her, and the icicles she shoots out don't hit you on it. The only time I got hit is again when she was at her smaller size, or smallest size. And if, like, you're both moving fast towards each other. So, basically, spinner is, like, a good way to avoid shit in that fight, as it turns out. Which is actually pretty nice. You just have to be careful in, like, the very end of the Phase 1 with it, because you can still get hit. But yeah. Basically, starting to feel better about TP with all the stuff we've found lately. Between, like, Bulbin 1 especially, and, feeling better about Blizzetta now. Feeling a little better on the Master Sword part, with those